how to work with Swagger API. Postman for testing purpose, good. But test-driven documentation. That means documentation will come about every endpoint method. Did you ever seen w3schools.com? There only we will get explanation about each attack. Okay. And there itself we can test it also. Run yourself, some option will be there, right? Similar effect we can bring by using what? Swagger API documentation. Is bigger than and powerful than Postman. Postman just testing, nothing else. But here testing come documentation. Simple thing was you can test when you know details, right? So Swagger gives documentation, a REST API documentation. This is the endpoint, this is the request path, this is the mode of the request, these are the parameter, explanation about parameters, explanation about return type, content type, everything. Explanation about entity class, sorry, model class, everything it will give. By giving those things, giving inputs is easy, understanding outputs is easy. At the same time, it also provides document testing environment. So that's why it is called a test-driven API documentation. What is that? Test-driven documentation. That's the real beauty of what? Working with this concept. Okay. Sharing screen is happening or not happening, guys? Test-driven documentation. Where is the option, guys? Yeah, let me open Eclipse IDE. Let me open Eclipse IDE, guys. Okay, where is this? 915? 515. Here is paint, guys. Let me open the paintbrush. Spring here. Where is this? 515. Here is what? 515. Tell me. Spring Boot REST. What's the number? 9. Swagger API documentation. Swagger API documentation. Okay, that's good. Developing REST controller having different methods or operation for various HTTP methods like get, post, patch, put, delete, etc. is called API creation or development. RESTful web service provider or server or producer application development is called what? Okay. We generally take one REST controller per one per module basis, right? We generally take one REST controller on one per module basis. What basis, guys? One per module basis. Okay. So developing each REST controller is called what? API creation. Yes, guys. Tell me. Account module. Account controller at the rate REST controller is called account API creation. Daily transaction module, daily transaction controller is called daily transaction API creation and etc. Right? Each REST controller development is called what? API creation. Super. What is this? Endpoints. Providing multiple details or collection of details that are required to call methods or operations of REST controller from client application or to send requests from different tools like Postman is called what? Providing endpoints. For account controller, nothing but accounts API, the endpoints are. This is the base URL, guys. Come on. HTTP localhost 3030 restpros01 account API. Register / register post. Find by ID, get this. Delete by ID / delete / ID delete. Everyone getting my point? Super. Okay. Next one. Each REST API, REST controller is called API. And each method in that REST controller is called one endpoint or not there. Is called one endpoint or not there, guys. Come on. Super. In the endpoints of any API, we need to provide multiple details like URL, method names, request paths, HTTP method type, content type, path variables, and etc. What type, guys? HTTP method type, content type, path variables, and what? Etc. Are you understanding my statement, boss? Yeah, see, guys, the details of endpoints is like get store / inventory rest operation 1, post store / order rest operation 2, get store / order rest operation 3. Come on. Delete store / order / order ID rest operation 4. What, guys? Rest operation 4. Here we are giving endpoint details of what? Store API. Here we are giving endpoint details of what? Store API. Postman is given for API testing, whereas Swagger is given API documentation come testing. This is called responsive documentation. Correct wording is not. Test-driven documentation, good. But better wording is what, guys? Responsive documentation. Not only we can read the document, we can test the document then and there. That is why it is called what? Responsive documentation. Interesting or not there, guys? W3schools.com provides what? Responsive document on what? HTML tag. That means we cannot, we, we not only, we not only read info about HTML tags and we can also test them. We can also test them. Are you getting my point? Yes. First you feel it, guys. You feel the responsive documentation perfectly. Here is the story. W3schools.com. What.com, guys? W3schools.com. I think it's gone wrong. W3schools. Here is what? HTML, guys. Here is HTML. Yeah. Tell me here. Table. Here is HTML. There. Okay. I'll go for a table tag. Here is what? Tables was. Yeah. Here is tables. Okay. Here, try yourself is there, na? Yes. We can test there itself. Okay. Country one. Okay. Run. Here, country one is coming or not there? Country one is coming or not there? Yeah. This is called responsive documentation. Their only help, their only testing. Their only help, their only testing. Is it not interesting, my dear? Okay. This is technically called responsive documentation. Convinced with me, guys? Okay, that's perfect. Tell me, guys. API documentation. We can write documentation for Java classes in multiple ways. Using what? Separate test docs. Uh, slash star 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 slash. That's good. Using API documentation comments and Java doc tool. API documentation and Java doc tool. This is API documentation and Java doc tool that will generate HTML file, index.html file. Both these approaches are non-responsive documentation. That means we can read about Java classes and method, but we cannot test them immediately. Can we test them immediately, guys? After developing REST API, we can provide API documentation for REST API in the following ways. Using separate text documents. Come on. Using what? Separate test document. Using API doc comments slash star star dot dot slash star creates non-responsive API documentation or not there. Super. Using Swagger API or Open API creates a responsive API documentation or not there. Creates what, guys? Responsive API documentation. What do you say, guys? Come on, everyone. Okay. Yeah, using separate text docs, using API documentation comments, using Swagger API or Open API. Okay, this is Swagger array. See, Swagger 3.x is called Open API. This allows us to create what? Responsive documentation or not there, guys. Yeah, Open API is alternate to Swagger API. The industry standard is still Swagger API up to 2.x. But for 3.x Swagger API is called Open API. So both are one and the same, guys. From Spring Boot 3.x, industry is preferring to use what? Open API, nothing but what? Swagger 3.x, guys. Okay, that's good. W3schools.com, Swagger API, Open API docs are generated for what? RESTful. Okay, now I'm not worried about 2.x. Only for knowledge sake, I kept for 2.x, guys. I will give everything of what? 3.x. Spring Boot REST API documentation using what? Open API. Spring Boot 3.x is nothing but what, guys? Open API. Spring Boot 3.x nothing but what? Open API. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on. It is not it is compatible with what? Spring Boot 3 version, right? No need of developing separate configuration class having Swagger API. The starter or jar file that is added automatically detects REST controller classes and generates what? API documentation internally by giving Swagger UI.html. What.html, guys? Swagger UI.html. Okay. So this kind of documentation will come, guys. Method, API, each and everything. Okay, it's very easy, boss. It's all about adding one jar file. Okay, array, not only 10 guys, we can also work with 11.x. 11.x. Okay, we can happily work with 10.x or 11.x. You have to add this jar file, webmvc UI, collect from mvnrepository.com. Okay, run the application using what? Okay, test the application. Okay, run the application or what? This one, guys. Jar enough. There is no need of doing anything. You just make application having extra jar. It automatically adds the documentation support. Is it not interesting, guys? Yes. Okay. Take the mini project what we have. I hope everyone enjoyed Redis Cache. It's good, na? Yeah. Okay. Where is this, guys? Mini project. This one? Spring Security. Okay. Mini project. Copy, paste. Where is this, guys? Number 10. Okay. Number 10. Actor API. Swagger API. Okay. Swagger API. Here we are passing Swagger API documentation. Swagger API documentation. Okay, that's good. Copy this. Tell me here. Tell me here. Here, what is there, guys? Properties, guys. Properties, guys. Web project settings, boss. Say paste. Apply. Okay. Apply and close. Apply, okay. Apply and close. Apply, okay. Apply and close. Right click here. Tell me. Run on server. What is there? Tomcat 10. Yeah. Remove all. This one. Swagger API documentation. Save finish. Save okay. Save finish. Save okay. Right, guys? Okay. So we are talking about what, guys, here? This particular application development, right? Java resources. Here is my pom.xml. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, this is my pom.xml, guys. Here is what? Remove S there. HTTP, yes is there, you remove S there. That's great. Boot REST pros, Actor API, Swagger API, boss. Yeah, let's develop it. But first of all, we should add that one now, boss. We should add that jar file, starter file, right? Let me spend time on mvnrepository.com. What.com? mvnrepository.com. Here is what? Huh? Yeah, what is the jar we have taken, guys? Spring Doc Open API. What is there? Spring Doc Open API Starter WebMVC UI. Spring Dot Open API Starter WebMVC UI. Okay, that's good. 2.8.9. Okay, select this. Selected, guys. Here is pom.xml, boss. Yes. Here is pom.xml, boss. That's great. Yeah. Yes, boss. Right click. Run on server. Say next. Say finish. ID is taking time. Yeah. Yeah, basic thing has come. Here, what is there? Swagger UI dot HTML. No need of global path, nothing. Swagger UI dot beautiful UI will come, guys. Entire magic is because of jar file. Only one jar is doing this magic, right? Interesting or not there? Super. First of all, I want to save it. See, this is a documentation kind of thing. Entity class, example value, schema looks like this, description, response status code, default okay. Example is string, we are expecting, it is going to give the string value. Like that information is there or not there, guys? Okay, what is the response body? This one, try out. What is there, guys? Try out. So I want to insert, guys. AID will be generated dynamically. What is this? Rajesh. Category, what is there? Hero. Address, how much, guys? Hyderabad. Okay. Remuneration, what is there? 39.0. Yeah. Click on what button? Execute button. Simply click on what button, guys? Execute button. Super, boss. Simply click on what button? Execute button. Actor object is saved with ID value 40. Actor object is saved with what? ID value 14. Are you comfortable, my dear? Come on, everyone. Okay. Actor object is saved with the ID value what? 14. Connection keep alive. Content length 41. Content type is what, guys? This. So this kind of information is coming over there or not there, guys? Name Rajesh, category hero, address Hyderabad, remuneration, three, what is there? 3990. It's happening or not happening, boss? It is definitely taking place, no doubt in that, right? Yes. Okay. So this is the whole mechanism or not there? This is the whole mechanism, guys. Yeah. Now, this is method is tested, guys. This method is tested. Find ID. Where is this? Find ID. Here is what? Try out. In this place, what is the value? Huh? What is that? So many numbers are there, na? 14. 14 is there, huh? 14. Click on execute. We are getting the output here, na boss? Response headers information also we are getting. Status code, okay, is coming. Okay, example data is coming. Okay, now check it out another one. All. Here, no need of passing parameter. No parameter, this one. Try out. Click on execute. Click on execute. Multiple records are coming there, guys. Array, tell me, documentation come, API information. Is it not an interesting aspect, guys? That's why it is called responsive documentation, right? Okay. Next, let's see something called something related to update. Update by percentage. Okay, that's good. How many parameters are there? Two. Tryout is compulsory. Okay, 14th one and 30% hike I want to give. How much? 30% hike I want to give. Click on execute. Click on what? Execute. 14 actor updated. That is the output, guys. Let me check whether it is updated or not. How? Go to find by ID. What is there? Go to find by ID. Click on execute. That's really good. Here we are getting 14th actor information or not there. Something 30,000, 30,000 is change I have taken, but here we are getting 50,000 or not there. Okay, now let's go for a delete kind of thing, guys. Delete by category, right? Okay, how many categories? Three categories. Tryout. Tryout is compulsory, boss. Tell me. We no need to type nothing, Babu. That's the beauty. Test-driven documentation. There, that self documentation, there itself testing. Okay, where is this? Hero. What is this? Villain. What is this? Come on, again hero. Click on execute. So you will get both villain and heroes. Details are not there. Oh, one number of actor is deleted. Belonging to that category, one only one. I think H capital is there for hero, it seems. H capital is there for hero, it seems. Yeah. Okay, actor not found because one villain is there that is deleted and no heroes are there. Whatever it is. So we are able to fill the documentation or not there. Okay. See guys, this is the test driven documentation and it's giving information about VO class schema means inputs, how to pass the inputs and how to get the inputs. Okay. Now also check guys. Also check. Cat 1, cat 2, cat 3. Okay. Many details are coming over there or not there. Many details are coming over there or not there, guys. Come on, everyone. Okay, that's good. That's great. Update, guys. No, sir. I want to get my choice messages over here. I want to get my choice description about the parameters. For that one, some annotations are there, guys, and you have to add those annotations. Shall we see this? These are the various annotation compared to Swagger 2.x and 3.x. Compare to what? Swagger 2.x and what? 3.x. See, tag is there to get the description. Come on. Tag is there to get the description. And operation is there to get some other information or not there. Okay. Operation is there to get. Okay, guys. Tourist description, tourist operations controller, save the tourist info description. So like this, we can write some information there or not there. That's really great, guys. Okay. Uh, yeah, ChatGPT. Yeah. Open API, Open API docs, annotation example. Open API docs, annotation example. Yes, here something is there or not there, guys. Okay, don't. Okay, on actor controller only it is giving. It's a good na. So description also it only deciding ra. Fine. So go to actor controller. Maybe based on previous history, it is given that actor only. Yeah, where is this rest, guys? Actor operations rest controller. Actor operations rest controller. Say paste. Say paste. Okay. Actor controller description. APIs to manage what? Actors. APIs to manage actors. Okay, that's good. On the top of which method? This entire documentation has come on the top of which method? Get actor by ID. I'm taking this as it is, guys. I'm taking that as it is. Here is what? Find by ID is there. Here I am writing description. Here I am writing description, guys. Tell me. At the rate operation. At the rate operation. Get actor by ID. Okay, fine. Find actor by ID. Fetch a single actor by unique ID. Value, this one. Found the actor. Media type, JSON. Okay. Response status code 404. Description, actor not found. Every information is taken or not there. And regarding parameters also we can write description, guys. Before the path variable, you can keep at the rate parameter. Before the path variable, we can keep what? At the rate parameter. At the rate parameter, control plus shift plus O. Swagger, IO dot swagger dot parameter. ID of the actor to retrieve at the rate path variable. So that means we can write more description about endpoint methods. By default, it's giving something, boss, but you are not happy with that. You want to have some more information. This is about endpoint method. This is about the response that comes. The response that comes. Status, success status code 200, description when factor found. Okay, content is applications. When success. When this is for success, schema is actor vivo dot class. When failure happens, right? 404 actor, this one. Are you getting my point? When success, what is the response? When failure, what is the response? Is really nicely there or not there, guys? See this? Like this, you can write a nice API documentation about whole process, guys. Right click, tell me. Run on server, say next, say finish. Say next, say finish. Okay, guys. Actor API, Swagger API. Actor API, what? Swagger API. Completed initialization in 4 minutes, right? Actor not found, content at the rate content. ID of the actor to retrieve. Path variable into ID. All this stuff. Is that clear, my dear? Come on, everyone. Super. Actor API, Swagger API. Actor API, what is there, guys? Swagger API. Okay, here, what is the URL I have to type, guys? Swagger UI.html. Just go to find by ID, guys. Just go to see description is coming. Okay, then fetch a single actor unique ID. And right now our description is there for parameters. 200 success code, found actor, failure, found actor not found. Earlier our information is not there. Now we are getting our wordings, our messages are not there. Like this, we can write what? Documentation. We can write custom words in the documentation. For that one, annotations are there. Don't remember those annotation, inspire and copy paste. Because when you have a reference code, copy pasting is easy now, boss. Come on. Or you paste the method, you will get the documentation automatically. For example, okay, you take this one. Okay. ChatGPT. Don't go away from ChatGPT. Try to know how to use ChatGPT, right? Okay. Provide open API documentation for this code. Provide open API documentation for this code. Provide. See, automatically it is providing now, boss. Saves the actor. Description. Yes. Success is this. Success is this. No failure number. Okay. Tell me. Content. See, same thing. It is providing information, boss. So now you can copy paste this one as it is now. You can happily copy paste this one as it is or not there. Okay, go to the top, guys. Go to the top paths, open API, ML documentation. I don't need all this stuff. I just need what? This. Can I take this part as it is, guys? Up to this, I am taking, guys. Anyhow, My up to this I am taking. Yeah. Copy these guys. So you need not to take pain also from the scratch. Already, if you give the code and it will add the documentation and it will provide. Happily, it is providing entire information, guys. Okay, that's good. Save it. Request body and other stuff. Description, all this stuff. Yeah, now you come to this place, guys. Swagger UI, refresh. Can we pass files from Swagger? What kind of files, Ra? Why it is need of passing files? Tell me. Okay, if it is file uploading, you can pass. But what is need of? Okay, right. Save it. No parameters. No parameters. Maybe not written. Response body. No parameter. Response body. I think I have written for save method only, na? Yeah, only about responses only it is there, guys. Maybe that if post mapping operation summary. Okay, now it is actually reading, boss. Now actually updating. Now this is the right one. Okay, now you have to see this. Yes, guys. Tell me here. Actor API all. What is there? Actor API all. Tell me here. Where is this? Where is this? Try out. Where is this? Save. Save new actor has come na. Its details are coming or not there. Yes. This is about Swagger API documentation, guys. Okay. Last topic is left. That is dealing with what? Developing my own consumer application, guys. What is there? So far, we are developing only provider application API. But now my focus will be on what? How to develop the consumer application. What is there, guys? How to develop the consumer application. Are very simple, guys. Consumer application is another application. It can be standalone or web application, any application. If it is there in Spring, we have a REST template. If we can inject that one, or if we can get that object, come on. Okay. So using that, we can make a calling endpoint method quite easily. We have methods, guys, to call getter method, get mode methods, endpoint, get for object, get for entity, to call post mode methods, post for object, post for entity, put method, fetch method. We have different methods on that. But REST template won't come through auto configuration. You have to create either manually or you have to use @bean method. You need to use what? @bean method. Are you getting my point? If you want to use template in one place, you create manually. If you want to use in multiple places, in configuration class, you take @REST template. Okay. You in configuration class, you take @REST template and configure, inject wherever you want. Okay. Now listen. Consumer application for REST API can be done in how many ways, guys? Two ways. Using REST template old and legacy style. Okay. Using web client latest. Okay. Web client I'm going to discuss this weekend. Arrays. Spring Boot reactive programming is there. WebFlux module. This weekend topic is that only. This weekend topic is what? How to work with what? Reactive programming. Spring Boot WebFlux. Right? Yes. Okay. So REST template is not outdated. Legacy. Old but doing well. Web client is the new one. Web client is the new one. In this class, we are going to discuss about REST template. In Saturday, Sunday class, we are going to talk about what? Web client one. Okay, now guys, in Saturday, Sunday one, we are going to talk about what? Web client one. Everyone getting my point there or not there, guys? Super. Okay. Super, guys. It allows to develop consumer or client application for RESTful web service as what? Programmable client application in what environment? Java environment. We need to take separate web service or MVC project for this, having logics to consume what? Web service or API by calling different methods. This object REST template does not come through what? Auto configuration process. It must be created either using what? New operator or using @bean method of configuration class. What class, guys? @bean method of configuration class. Convinced with me, my dear? Come on, everyone. Using @bean method of configuration class. REST template is equal to REST template or configure. So far, we have used Postman. If we want to develop real standalone or web application as consumer application, we need to use REST template or not there. Okay, guys. JDBC template, Kafka template, lot of templates are there, na? All these template classes are given based on what? Template method design pattern. What they say, we take care of common logics, you take care of application specific logic. We take care of common logics, you take care of what? Application specific logic. This object REST template provides methods to generate different modes of requests like get, post, put, delete to consume RESTful web service or API. That means we can call methods or operations of RESTful web service, server application or what? Provider application from the consumer application using this REST template or not there. Using this REST template or not there. While using this object to consume RESTful web service or API, we need to pass detailed inputs, nothing but endpoints like base URL, HTTP method type, HTTP header info, like content type and etc. Are you getting my point? It provides triplex for entity methods like get for entity, post for entity and etc. Taking URL request object to send different modes of HTTP request as method calls to consume the RESTful web service, server or provider application. To consume the RESTful web service. Convinced with me, my dear? Come on. So we have a different methods are there. Get for entity, get for object, post for entity, post for object, a number of things are not there. Don't forget, web service is given to link what? Two different applications that are developed either in same language, different language, running in the same server or what? Different servers. Okay. This is RESTful web service, guys. This is consumer application. One is RESTful web service, other one is what? Consumer application. Are you understanding my statement, guys? The company who developed RESTful API provider application uses what? Postman as the simulator to consumer application for RESTful, this one. PayPal company who developed payment broker application as RESTful API test the API using what? Postman tool or Swagger tool. Visa, same thing. Postman can be used only as tool to test the API, whereas Swagger can be used for what? Documentation come for testing or not there. Then who develops the consumer application? Or if Flipkart wants to consume PayPal. So they need to develop the code. Now for them, tools are not sufficient, right? The company who wants to consume APIs in their application, they take the support of what? A REST template for consumption. Flipkart uses REST template to consume the service of PayPal. PayPal uses REST template to consume the service of Visa API or not there. Okay. So far, we have developed only RESTful web service and we tested server application using Postman Swagger. Instead of using these tools, if you want to develop programmable real application, then we have to take the support of REST template or not there. Then we need to take the support of REST template or not there, guys. Are you getting my point there, guys? We need to take the support of REST template or not there, guys. Yeah, definitely we need to take the support of REST template. It's happening. Are you getting my point there, guys? Yeah. So already mini project is there na. For that mini project, for each method, I want to develop the REST temp. This is my requirement. Shall we start that work, guys? Yeah. Okay. Where is that, guys? I don't want to take separate provider application. Let me take same provider application. Yeah, this is provider application limit, consumer application. Web dev tools optional. Web dev tools optional. I'm taking consumer as a runner. Standalone application I'm taking. A REST template, base URL I kept ready. So get for entity service URL comma string dot class. Okay. Response dot get body. Based on the requirement, we are taking it. Right, boss? Status code and get code name. Okay, boss. Super. First, we'll take find by ID. We have to get one JSON object now, boss. First, we go for find by ID. There we need to get one JSON object. Shall we develop one thing? Pros 11. What is that? Project. Spring Starter project, guys. Spring Starter project, guys. Boot REST pros 9. 9 or 10? 10. 11. Actor API consumer. Consumer application. Actor API consumer application. You can take it as jar or where. Anyhow, API I'm running in external server. Na? This I'm trying to run in embedded server. Say next. Web to recognize the changes, dev tools. Lambda API for getter setter method. Dev tools. Say next, say finish. It's a consumer application, guys. It's a consumer application. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Yes. Yeah, that's good. It's there now, boss? Yeah. Stop this. Boot REST pros 11 actor API consumer application. Okay. I'm going to application.properties file, guys. That's good. Yeah, tell me. Server port. Array, embedded server port, guys. Embedded server port. What is that? Embedded server port. server dot port 5656 something, right? Okay, that's good. Embedded server port is 5656, right? I may use this REST template in multiple runner classes. Okay, keeping that in mind, okay, keeping that in mind, public, what is there? REST template, create template, return new REST template. @bean, @bean, @bean. Super na boss? Okay. This is my application dot properties. Super. Okay. Right click, guys. New package. com.nt.rest. com.nt.rest. That's good. Right click here. Come on. Where is this? New class. Right click here. New class. Tell me, boss, what is the runner I am planning here? What is the runner that we are planning here, guys? What is the runner? Okay. Okay. Find by ID. What is that? Actor API underscore. Find by ID test runner. What runner? Find by ID. Add. What is there, guys? Command line runner. What is that, guys? Command line runner, boss. Public class find by ID test runner implements what? Command line runner. That's really great, guys. Tell me. Component. Component. Yeah, I keep on saying this statement. I hope all online students agreed for it. I think one person said he's having problem. We'll try to provide recording for them. Okay. We'll try to provide what? Recordings for them when class starts. Already started, Nana. Okay. Mhm. Right. Okay. See, mostly another 2 days, you'll be having session in the evening slot. After that, you'll be having break for 5, 6 days. Right? I'll give exact date. Then you have to come for morning class, 9 a.m. And the link is common topics link, no separate link. Even 9 a.m. student and you people both will log in by using what? Common topics link. Okay, na? Right. So then onwards, you will be having all microservices classes in morning slot. In our weekend topics will continue in the same fashion. No change in the weekend plan, guys. Weekend plan 9 a.m., 5 p.m., 7 p.m. That is as well continues. Okay. That will as usually continues. Only this is the plan. Right? Is that clear, guys? Super. Okay, guys. Right. Actor API find by ID tester runner implements this. Yeah. Where is this, guys? Where is this? Run method, REST template. I already created REST template as a Spring Bean here. That's good. I have to inject this. Private REST template. REST template. Here what is there? @auto. @auto. Now tell me here, what is there? Okay. String base URL. What is that? Base URL. If you open the browser or if you go to Swagger API documentation, for find by ID, there will be some URL na boss. For find by ID, there will be some URL to work out. No URL at all. Oh, it's not showing any URL, but I think it shows URL. Okay. No, that is fine. This is going to be base URL. Yeah, Swagger API. Up to this base URL numbers. Up to this base URL /actor API /find/ID. This is the base URL numbers. Okay, that's good. Otherwise, why base URL all this thing? I will say URL only. What's there in that? Next, once we are ready with the URL, guys, template dot get for entity service URL comma string dot class. How we are expecting the result? I'm expecting the result in the form of what? String. Okay, if you are expecting result in the form of object, you can mention the class name. Okay, let's see. URL. API URL, endpoint URL, API endpoint. Okay, guys, tell me. Get the inform. Invoke the endpoint. Invoke the endpoint. Okay, what I do is, I'm going to get actor view owner. I don't want receive as a string. I want receive as an object only, right? So shall I copy actor vivo as it is here? Come on, my dear. Because I'm expecting result as a vivo only, right? Copy this. I'm also placed here. That's the reason that is giving schema. This is how model class looks. Say paste. Actor vivo. Invoke the endpoint. What is there, guys? Invoke the endpoint. That's good. Simply invoke the endpoint. Literally, solidly invoke the endpoint. Okay. Actor API find by ID test runner. Find by ID test runner. Okay. Actor API, Swagger API, Actor API, find by ID test runner. Everyone getting my point there or not there? Okay. Invoke the endpoint. Here we are trying to invoke the endpoint. Super. Okay. Tell me. Response entity. Array, get for object, get for entity. Get for object will give only response body. Get for entity will give status code and other things also. Response entity. Why string? I can get in the form of actor, na? Response entity actor. Response is equal to. What is equal to? Response is equal to. Otherwise, everything we can get as a string, later we can convert into object. That is up to, that is also there. We can get anything as string boss. Later we can convert into object. Okay, first let me try that. Okay, here is what? String, response boss. template dot, wait, I'll give both options. Get for entity, what there? Get for entity, URL. Okay, no parameter. Yeah, today parameters are there. Yeah, what is the type I am expecting? String only. First, let me get everything as a string only. String. Then where is this, guys? Param value. I think 14 is there, na? 14 is there or not there, guys? Okay, that's good. System dot out dot println. What is this? Response content. Response dot. Where is this? Response dot. Okay, response. Spell mistake. Response dot. Where is this? Response dot. Response dot get body. Okay, next. Response dot response status code. Response dot get status code. Okay, once this is over, I want to exit the application. I want to exit the, because it will run continuously. As application, it will run the application continuously. Na? System dot exit of 0. That's good. Let's see how it is happening, guys. This is my Swagger API, guys. Right click, run on server, guys. Say next, say finish. Okay, guys. See, this is provider application is running. Okay, na? Now, I'm trying to run what application? Consumer application. Check it out. This is consumer application. Runner executes automatically, whether it gets the test document or whether it automatically gets the JSON content. Actor Vivo object content as JSON content, guys. Console. Let's check. No, that is not our. Oh, what's the problem, guys? 507 on this one. Okay. Invalid ID. 14 is not there, guys. Not there. We deleted. Oh, fine. What is there then? Any guess? Or should I open database without that? Can you can you guess? Can you guess some idea? I think 13. Hope so. Instead of hope so, it's 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Why to take a chance? We have a find all method, na? We have find all method somewhere here. Array. Snores na yad. Don't ask these silly questions, ra. Use a scanner. Use a scanner, get the value and pass it. Is it the big rocket science question, huh? Sayed, for your stage, I never thought you will ask this question. Can we pass value dynamically? What should I do? Take the support of scanner and pass it. Read the value and pass it. Bah. You ask questions of your level, Ra Babu. Sorry. I'm hurted by your question. I hard coded 14, ra. You don't want to pass 14 as a fixed value. You can't use scanner. Yeah, at this stage, you are almost towards Spring Boot microservice last classes. And how silly asking, sir, how to pass value dynamically? Waste fellows. Okay, that's good. Where is this? Where is Swagger one? Find all, execute. 7 is there, 9 is there, 10 is there. 7 is there, 9 is there, 10 is there. Okay, that's good. Here, what is there? 9. Okay, 9. Okay, guys. Run as a Java application. When not there, we are getting exception. When there, we are getting what? Actor object in JSON content has come or not there. Say something, boss. JSON content has come or not there. Okay, do one thing. Converting JSON content. Manually, we are converting. Converting JSON content to actor Vivo class object. Already we copied Vivo class object there. Yes. Okay, that's good. We have a class called, this is JSON API. Object mapper is equal to new object mapper of. That's good. Object mapper is equal to new object mapper. Actor Vivo is equal to mapper dot, what dot guys? Mapper dot. What is the exact method, guys? Any idea? Mapper dot converter, reader, mapper dot writer. No. Exact method not striking to me. 1 minute. Somewhere that will be there. Mapper dot exact method not striking, ra babu. Exact method mapper dot read value. Mapper dot read value. No, this is a simple conversion. This is a JSON API. How to convert JSON content into this? Mapper dot 1 minute. Actually, if I open reference document, I can do it, but no problem. Okay. Yeah. Converting. I think read value it seems. 1 minute wide. JSON string content to okay actor Vivo class object using what is there? Using object mapper class. Object mapper class. Object mapper class. Okay, fine. Same it is taking. Check it out. Good. Where is the code, guys? Read value is the method. Yeah, someone guessed it rightly, guys. What is there? Read value. A string you can pass as a byte array, boss. Response dot get body, comma. Where is this? Response dot get body. Here, what is there? Actor Vivo dot class. Actor Vivo dot class. Sysout Vivo. Sys out view. Here is what? Sys out all dots. We are simply going for conversion part here, na boss? Yes. Okay, that's good. Right click, tell me, Java application. So don't feel ChatGPT will replace you. You try to use how to use ChatGPT in a given situation. Yes. You're getting it or not there, guys? Mumbai, Maharashtra remuneration is 3.30.0 and it is converted early. This is string, guys. This is object. Able to feel that one? Yeah. So this is about this. No, you don't want to use get entity. You want to use get object. We have get object method also. We have get object method also. Copy these guys, say paste. Response entity, no response entity, nothing. Here simply string response. Only body will come, no other control on other aspects. This is what? Get for object. Get for object. Sys out. Okay, output is, what is their response? Save this, guys. Right click, run as Java application. Right click, run as Java application. Name, Kartina, category, address, Mumbai, Maharashtra, remuneration. Is coming or not coming? Is it definitely coming or not coming, guys? Is that clear? Convinced with me? Super, guys. Right? That's great. Fine. We'll meet. We'll develop other how to post, put. A lot of things are there or not there. We will discuss all these things when we meet in what? Next class. Yeah, on any day, listen, any day, I announced something, but not there, not happening. So we have common, I think common videos. One folder is there in Google Drive. Open that folder and see the content. There, one or other update will be there. For all batches, I am following the thing. Okay, now because for you and me, that's a common place where I can communicate, right? Okay, that's good. Yeah, where is this? Here is my, where is that, guys? Yeah, 5:30 p.m., right? This is 5:30 p.m. Hmm. Spring Boot Resta, Redis Cashew, Security, Spring Boot Rest. File upload. File upload. Yeah. What is there? 515, right? 515. Spring Boot Rest. What is there? 10. Okay. 10. Where is that? 11. Okay. Arey, Mr. Syed, Kubernetes is not there in your syllabus. Out of my interest, I said I will give it. Some, and they are under preparation. Once they are ready, I will upload. Every day you need not to ask. 9 is missing. Okay. File upload. Where is that? 9. Say, okay. Thank you guys. We'll meet tomorrow and we'll discuss more.